You know, I told him to watch a certain YouTube video about Filipino food, a Korean eating Filipino food. He told me he would if they win. So I guess in that sense, I might be a bit biased towards. See there?
What is the show? Oh, hold that thought. There's a big smoke here, but they're going to run straight into FBZ, who's going to get a two-man stun off. And on the staircase, they have the high ground advantage. Gabby, he's going to be surrounded, and it looks like he might just be dead, but he's still running. More from Kezcute. Bang, there it goes. He gets a very easy kill, and that is one thing you don't want to do.
Oh, this guy has
run as 5 men into, or rather 4, into Elder Titan with Astral Spirit. He tends to hit a little bit too hard.
That was just the hardest slaps you could ask for.
Free MMR, I recommend spamming Doom. He's basically unlosable with this hero right now. It's kind of broken. Tim's going to cop a bit of harassment up towards that top lane. He'll be alright, as he can always just leap away if he needs to. We see this a lot from Tim's as well. He does prioritize maxing out the arrow. All that added damage does generally pay off, not bothering for the Starstorm early on. I guess with Mirana, you don't really have the highest mana pool either. So you don't really want to kind of burden yourself with having more spells to have to commit.
Yeah.
Speaking of committing though, Gabby looking to set up for an arrow. Hyde gonna get stunned, arrow to fly in, Hyde will cop it, and Gabby will get gifted a kill and a courier. FBZ not microing that courier out, he will pay for it.
Oh yeah, that's the second. That's the one they're looking for. They make Dream Assault's rotation out early pay off, and it looks like it's going to be a full lane swap, perhaps, just giving Dream Assault a better time. He has fallen behind KP now, who has just held that lane. 40 last hits in the Veno, 40 to 8. And looking to shove it in. It's like there's no answer yet for Boom on that end. Gonna have to be careful because if you let Veno have a free run, it can melt your towers.
Why are you cursing KP, John?
Oh,
you know what happens when we talk about someone doing well. How dare you? You didn't deserve that. Gabby, he'll show up down at the bot lane on the Sven. He's going to be in a bit of danger. Makoto has the arena with the Sunray out from Hyde, and the spear will connect. And Makoto has a double damage on top of that. So, Gabby showing himself a bit early on without KP to back him up.
Oh yeah, it's just a lot of gold injection here for his Sven. You can see him already pulling ahead because of that, catching up to Mikado. So a good spot for the Sven to be in. I would say he would probably want to level in Warcry now. He's really just juggling those attack walks. Himself alive.
Boom. This is great game sense from Boom. They know. All the big creeps are still there as well. Gabby needs to take him ASAP. They get the arena out though, and they've caught out Armel on that Doom, and they burst him down. Gabby, still farming that ancient stack, is actually going to be able to get most of them, but the team fight might continue as KP round, but no. We'll throw out another Mana Ward, and that'll be enough.
Dream Assault, but first chrono. Doesn't find March yet.
False promise, March. Oh, no. March.
No.
What a player. What a player. March will walk himself out.
God.
The one they That's your first prefer to go after. Of course, they want a bigger target than that. Only problem being TNC is also smoked up. Right behind KP, and they're using him as bait at the moment. KP going to shove it back. Makoto, he does go for it, but Armel gets a Doom off onto FBZ, but he got the Stampede off in time. Now Gabby, God strength up, going after Kezcute. There's your egg being thrown out. Kezcute, he is not going to be able to run out the cleave. Was enough, but the egg is also going to go down just barely. TNC making it work, and now after Makoto, Spear is going to be out onto Gabby, but it will probably not matter as the chase continues, and he has a Stormhammer available, but he seems to want FBZ instead on that Centaur with the Fortress End to fly out, and now the poison over, but a great Chrono, Dreamer Cell, he's going to try and fight back, but does he have the damage output? He does for Gabby. Makoto the one to finish off the kill with the Spear. And they are coming in for more. Kezcute, a great setup now onto KP. There's an Icarus dive in though. Dreamer Cell getting stunned up by Tims. A great arrow out from this Mirana, and now Hyde wishing he did not TP into that mid lane. Nah, Mel, just saying it how it is. And it will always apply more pressure into that mid tier one. But boom, they have Chrono, they have Arena, they have Egg, they want to go for a big fight. And they see Gabby down at that bot lane. Gabby, he needs to leave right now, but he has no idea they're coming. and it's too late. The arena is going to be out with the spear. TP's coming in from TNC, but can they make it in time? Gabby, he's tanky. Is he tanky enough? Sunray, no. It's not going to be enough. Still, they get the Doom off. Onto the Void now. They might get a trade, but that egg is going to be a real big problem for TNCs. It does explode right in their faces. Armel trying to run. There's your false promise out from March, but March will be left behind here. And ultimately should just be dead, as they will dive underneath that T1 to kill.
It's a big win for Boom, finally finding the kills they want. They also expended the Doom out from TNC. That's a big piece of control gone now from TNC, and that does allow them to push a bit more. Still, the group up for the defense is there.
Arrow, Poison Nova, Gale committed, Armel jump in, two-man stun is out on the Doom. They do kill off Kescute. FBZ trying to run. It's a lot of damage over time here onto FBZ, but they want to try for Makoto as well. Spear not going to latch on. Makoto tried for the TP, doesn't get it, and now FBZ also going to go down to Tim's. A great turnaround from TNC and now. Might go in to farm that mid lane. He did just see the Purifying Flames out from March though, which may have given that smoke away. Oh, maybe it hasn't. Dreamer Cell. Huge pickoff. He does have the Chrono, but he might have to commit just to run. They don't have the Doom at the moment, so he has time to. But they get the stun off with the Gale. Now the follow-up arrow. Never mind. He does not have the time to. He will just go down.
It's just
Gabby.
the chaining.
Mid lane, a big surround here. Kodo does have the arena blink, but may not feel confident while March is behind him. In fact, Gabby wants to rush forward now. Arrow not going to connect. Hide. Stormhammer eventually gets off. He does not have Icarus dive. He will try to Sunray across, but will not work out, and that'll give TNC a 6k net worth
We
lead.
go back in the game as well. No issues on that internet front as well.
No, absolutely not. Speaking of Dota Plus, John, apparently was giving Boom Esports a positive win rate before the game even started. Not so much anymore.
Oh yeah.
Currently sitting at 58% for TNC.
Top tower is under attack.
It's a deep dive, and it's set to dive even more as long as they don't play around their strengths. They are surrounded in an awkward spot as well.
Im's great Moonlight Shadow, just look at this, keeping eyes, gets the arrow off onto Makoto, and Armel going to go for a very easy Doom. A great stomp out from Kescute, but that is probably not going to save your Doom. In fact, it's not even going to save Kescute. Going to be two going down for Boom Esports, and TNC, they just don't stop. They'll keep running at this Radiant side.
Structures are fortified.
Yeah, and I love watching this. Like they're not...
They do run north, and that is exactly what they're doing. Moonlight Shadow out. Knows something's wrong. Makoto does get a very nice TP off, and it's going to be Kescute who tries to TP away, but Tim's is going to be there. Make sure he gets stunned up. And that'll be Kescute gone. The rest of TNC still having a look for Makoto, but he is well and truly out of there. I think Boom will still be pretty satisfied with that, knowing...
Got Doom.
Uh-oh. Mel just going to chase him down. I was going to say they were going to be happy with that, but there goes your Dreamer Cell, and there goes your Phoenix. Hide. He does get the egg off in time. FBZ with a great stun out. They don't have time to take the egg down. Mel, he can't reach it. Oh, he couldn't reach it in time. The arena walls. They just hold him back. It won't matter, though. They're still on the run. Arrow not going to land. TNC still looking for this chase. KP does have a Gale, and Hyde may have to cop it. The Sunray TB play. Is he actually going to get away with this? No. They have the clumsy net on Tim's.
Commitment to take that tier 2. I love the rotations out from TNC. They're still smoked up. They're still hunting.
Why not? Another great stun out, but a great spear from Makoto. And here comes Dreamer, so he could go for a big chrono here. He needs to do it ASAP as they're losing heroes. Kescute does go. Earthspitter was committed, but it's only going to do a bit of damage to Gabby. Makoto trying to go after Tim's. No, they want March, but March is also just running away. He doesn't have false promise, but he's going to make it out. Armel with a great stun, and they look to turn once again. Armel not afraid of anyone right now, but Dreamer Cell looking for this Oracle. March does heal up. They should know the false promise is already used up as well, but they're not committing that chrono. Another stun. FBZ now caught out of the Centaur, and Armel
TNC, they're not afraid. They know Boom's not pulling the trigger. They know Boom's playing a lot more defensively. That's not what you want from that lineup. They're in the Roshan now. Gabby's getting started. He's got that God Strength up. So you're just going in, and first Rosh of the game looks set for TNC. There's an opportunity for Boom to jump in, but it doesn't look like they're keen or aware it's happening.
Time is money.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not have a chance. Real shame as well, because had they been aware, they have the chrono. And look at TNC. TP straight into that tier 2 mid tower. They had vision
Radiant's top tower
on the void, and now the war cry. They want to make this chase happen. Moonlight Shadow, Yule's out. Armel still chasing with that Scorched Earth. Hyde, already Icarus dive down to there, trying for the TP, but it's going to get cancelled. We'll go down.
Bottom tower is under
Esports.
attack.
Oh man, it's TNC. They're just sidestepping everything Boom has.
Radiant's bottom
Take the
tower
tower.
has fallen.
They know Chrono's down. No Arena's down. Egg is up, but Egg alone, man, that's not it. You need the other two people. Cook that recipe up and just straight into the high ground. There's nothing to stop Gabby at this point.
Haven't got Arena. All they have is Egg right now. That's literally all they can use here. Gabby, Stormhammer, eventually land, but that Phoenix is out of range, still back onto that tier 3 tower, but the stuns are coming out from FBZ. Gabby pops the BKB, and this Centaur is not very tanky at all. Not up against this Sven, who is currently hitting for about 600 damage per auto attack with God Strength. That'll be it for the bot racks. TNC, do you want to try for another? They still have the Aegis. They also have that Axe on the way. Shiva's guard now on Armel to boot in while he still has that up. But the problem is you're going to lose your towers at this rate if you can't do anything.
These fights just drag for so long that Gabby is going to have a second God Strength up relatively soon. Half a minute left to go.
They're going to go for that Aegis, but the Fate's Edict going to protect it. Egg to be committed, but it's going to do really nothing. Gabby might get stunned here and does. Still has that secondary alive. Armel now jumping in for a 2-man stun of his own, and there's that Stormhammer coming back in. They're going to try and fight. Gabby's still alive, willing to fight here up against FBZ and Hyde, and he will get the Centaur back into Cell. Gets almost Hyde on the Phoenix. They still have the Aegis. He might even dive the Fountain. They'll finally take him out, but I think Gabby wants to die, John. He gets a reset. He has the God Strength up. He'll pop it back into the Fountain now. Pops the BKB, just man with the false promise. There's a chrono there, but there's no follow-up to it. Gabby, he has got so many hits from this Fountain, but he still goes back in after Dreamer Cell. Absolute balls of steel on Gabby right now as Makoto jumping in with the Arena again, and FBZ with a 3-man stun off. It doesn't matter. Tims, he'll just leap straight into this team fight. He doesn't care, but Armel will go down to the Doom. They can really punish now. They're trying to go after Makoto. TNC, can they at least get him? It doesn't look like it. Tims will go down, and now KB, the only man left, currently asleep, does cancel Hyde's TP, gets the Gale. Hyde should be okay unless he Icarus dives like that. Does use himself off, purges the poison. KP going back for him, however.
Oh my god.
And he's forced to Egg. Oh, come on now. KP, he'll just run away. Look at the space creation from KP. Gets another, he does not get away from this. He does get speared up. KP in the tree line now will poison Nova. He's still alive.
What?
He can put a Venom Ward to block them off as well, but he will run back into the win probability. Actually, almost at 100% just a few minutes ago, but they dove a little bit far and upped it back to 4% here for Boom Esports. So, March. Oh my goodness. That's a quick blink out from March. My god.
Oh boy, and look at this. Look at the TNC. They've smoked up. They know where Boom just grouped up to hunt. So it's their turn to hunt now.
Why not? Light Shadow. BZ.
Dire are scanning.
Careful, just keep running south, FBZ. Do not go to the... Don't go that way. It is dangerous, sir. And Armel does get the stun off. But the Stormhammer to follow on to Dreamer Cell. He has the chrono. He needs to use it right now. But the stuns, they last too long. He could not get it off in time, and he's gone without buyback. Meanwhile, FBZ also set to go down and does. Tide being left behind, they call the GG. They have had enough. Boom Esports dropping game number 1 to TNC Predator. And I'll tell you what, John, TNC, they are looking very, very good today.
Boom just styled. Boom got styled on by TNC. TNC just